The Flipper Zero. You might have seen its cute dolphin mascot. It looks like a toy, almost like a digital pet from the 90s. But don't let its playful appearance fool you. This little device packs a serious punch. It's a portable multi-tool for penetration testers and cybersecurity enthusiasts. It's small, but its capabilities are vast. This device is designed to interact with a wide world of digital and physical access systems. Think about all the signals around you, your garage door opener, your office access card, even your TV remote control. The Flipper Zero is built to explore these, to understand their language. It's a bridge between the physical and the digital, a tool for those curious about how things really work. It invites you to poke, prod, and learn. Its accessibility is a huge factor. It's relatively affordable for what it can do, and the user interface is surprisingly friendly. This low barrier to entry changes the game. The vision behind the Flipper Zero is clear. It's about creating a single, portable device, one that can replace a backpack full of gear. Hackers and security testers often carry many tools: SDRs, RFID readers, infrared transceivers. The Flipper aims to integrate many of these. It's about convenience, yes, but also about a new way of interacting with complex systems. Imagine being a security consultant. You're tasked with testing a building's physical security. In the past, this meant lugging around various gadgets. Now much of that can be handled by the Flipper. From testing RFID badges to analyzing radio protocols, it streamlines the workflow significantly. It allows for quicker assessments and a more dynamic approach to security testing. The Flipper Zero is also a learning platform. Its open-source nature is key to this. Users can modify its firmware and develop their own applications. This fosters a community of learners and developers. It's not just about using the tool, it's about understanding the technologies it interacts with. This educational aspect is incredibly valuable. So what exactly can this little dolphin do? Let's look under the hood. One of its primary features is sub-GIZ radio. This allows it to interact with a vast array of devices. Think garage doors, remote keyless entry systems for cars, weather stations, and many IoT devices. It can capture, analyze, and transmit radio signals. This opens up a world of wireless communication. Then there's its RFID capability. RFID, or radio frequency identification, is everywhere. In your access cards for work, in your credit cards for contactless payments, even in some passports and pet microchips. The Flipper can read, save, and emulate RFID tags, both low-frequency and high-frequency types. This means it can potentially clone access badges or analyze the security of RFID-based systems. Infrared is another trick up its sleeve. Your TV remote, your air conditioner remote, many household appliances use infrared signals. The Flipper has an infrared transceiver. It can learn signals from existing remotes and then transmit them, effectively acting as a universal remote. Beyond these, the Flipper has GPIO pins, Bluetooth Low Energy, and supports I-button keys. The device is also highly customizable through firmware. Its versatility is its greatest strength. Let's dive deeper into the sub-GHz radio functions. This frequency range is crowded with countless wireless devices. The Flipper can act like a spectrum analyzer, showing you the signals floating around you. It can record these signals and replay them. Imagine capturing the signal from a simple gate remote and then replaying it to open the gate. The world of RFID is fascinating and complex. Low-frequency RFID is often used for simpler systems like animal identification tags or some older access cards. These are typically easier to read and clone. The Flipper handles these with ease. High-frequency RFID, including NFC, is more advanced. It's used in modern payment cards and transit passes. While Flipper can read many HF tags, cracking secured ones is harder. Infrared control might seem mundane, but think about it from a security perspective. Many devices rely on simple IR commands. The Flipper has a built-in library of IR codes for common devices like TVs and air conditioners. But its real power lies in its learning ability and its capacity to send raw IR signals. The beauty of the Flipper is how it integrates these functions. You don't need separate devices for each task. The firmware is constantly being updated, making the Flipper an evolving tool. It's a testament to open-source collaboration and the power of a curious community. Section 5. The bright side of the coin: Flipper for good. Now let's talk about the positive uses. Security professionals are its primary intended users. They use it for legitimate penetration testing to find weaknesses in corporate security systems. This helps companies patch vulnerabilities before malicious actors can exploit them. It's a tool for defense. In this context, helping to make systems more robust and protecting valuable assets and data. Educators and students also benefit greatly. The Flipper provides a hands-on way to learn about radio frequencies, RFID, NFC, and more. It makes abstract concepts tangible. You can see signals, capture them, analyze them. This is far more engaging than just reading textbooks. It can inspire the next generation of engineers and cybersecurity experts, giving them practical skills and understanding. Hobbyists and makers love the Flipper. Its open-source nature and GPIO pins are a dream. They can integrate it into their own projects, create custom hardware interfaces, or develop new software modules for it. Even in everyday situations, it can be helpful. Lost your TV remote? Flipper might save the day. Section 6. The shadow lurks when Flipper falls into wrong hands. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility, and the Flipper Zero has undeniable power. In the wrong hands, it can be used for mischief, or for more serious, malicious activities. Consider car theft. Some older car key fobs use simple radio signals. These can be vulnerable to replay attacks. The Flipper could capture the unlock signal and then be used to open the car later. Access control systems are another major target. Many buildings still use older, less secure RFID cards. Cloning these cards can be straightforward with Flipper. This could allow unauthorized access to restricted areas, offices, apartment buildings, even secure facilities. The ease of use is the critical factor here. Someone with minimal technical skill might attempt this, which was much harder with specialized equipment. This accessibility broadens the threat landscape, making physical security more challenging. Then there's the potential for disruption. Jamming signals, though often illegal, is possible, or sending spurious commands to IR-controlled devices. Section 7. The double-edged sword, access, power, and responsibility. The Flipper Zero perfectly embodies the double-edged sword. It's a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on the user. A hammer can build a house, or it can be used as a weapon. The Flipper is no different in principle. Its design is for learning and testing, but its features are inherently dual use. This is the central ethical dilemma. How do we manage tools that can be both good and bad, especially when they are so easy to get? The accessibility of the Flipper is its main talking point. It lowers the barrier to entry for hardware hacking. This is great for education and legitimate research. More people can learn about these technologies. More eyes can find vulnerabilities, which can lead to better security for everyone. Democratizing knowledge is generally a good thing. It fosters innovation and understanding, but it also means more people can misuse it, a wider pool of potential abusers. The question of responsibility is complex. Section 8. Lines in the sand navigating the moral maze of hacking. Where do we draw the line? When does exploration become intrusion? When does curiosity become criminality? These are not always easy questions. The law provides some clear boundaries. Accessing systems without authorization is illegal. Cloning a credit card is illegal. Stealing a car is illegal. The Flipper doesn't change these laws. It just makes certain actions technically easier. Ethical hacking, or penetration testing, operates within legal frameworks. There's explicit permission from the system owner. The goal is to improve security, not to cause harm. This is the white hat side of hacking. The Flipper is an excellent tool for these professionals. It helps them do their jobs more effectively and efficiently. But the tool itself doesn't wear a white hat or a black hat. It's neutral. The intent comes from the user. The gray areas are where things get tricky. What about scanning for open Wi-Fi networks? Section 9. The future in your palm. Thinking beyond the Flipper. The Flipper Zero is more than just a gadget. It's a symptom of a larger trend. The trend of powerful technologies becoming more accessible and more integrated into our lives. What does this mean for the future? We will likely see more devices like the Flipper, perhaps even more capable, even smaller and even easier to use. This is the natural progression of technology. We can't put the genie back in the bottle, so we need to adapt. Security models will have to evolve. We can't rely on obscurity anymore. If a tool like Flipper can interact with a system, we must assume someone will try. Security needs to be robust by design, not just a bolted-on afterthought. This means better encryption, stronger authentication, and more awareness of potential threats. The flipper is a wake-up call in some ways. Education and awareness are our best defenses and our best tools for responsible innovation. People need to understand the capabilities of these devices, both the good and the bad. They need to understand the ethical implications and the legal consequences of misuse. This applies to users, developers, and policymakers alike. An informed public can make better decisions about how to use and regulate such technologies. Knowledge empowers, but it also demands responsibility.